Hi, this is Dave T1963, and I decided to do a quick update to my video I posted yesterday about the new Tethrd One Stick because somebody got on there and made a comment that they didn't like the One Stick because it didn't have enough standoff for a person with man-sized feet, whatever the heck that means. So I thought I would get out a fair representation of some of the most popular sticks on the market. So I've got the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Double Step. I've got the original Hawk Helium unmodified stick here. I've got the Lone Wolf or XOP original stick here. I've got the Beast 24-inch stick here. And I got the Tethrd One Stick here. So let's do some actual measuring because I found it interesting that someone would say the standoff distance is so short on those sticks. So for the Lone Wolf Custom Gear, the highest part is about 3 3/4. For the Helium, 3 1/2. For the Lone Wolf, the original Lone Wolf, almost 4 inches. For the Beast sticks, 3 3/4, not quite 3 3/4. For the Tethrd One Stick, 3 1/2 inches. So between them, you've got 3 1/2 all the way to 4, 3 3/4, 3 3/4, 3 1/2. So the Lone Wolf Custom Gear and the Tethrd One Stick are the exact same height, standoff distance. Next we have the Beast stick and the Helium coming in at a whopping 1/4 of an inch. That's 0.25 of an inch standoff difference. And then you have the winner, the original Lone Wolf, at 4 inches, which is a whopping 1/2 inch. Folks, listen to what I just said. The difference between the Tethrd One Stick and the one with the most clearance is a 1/2 an inch. 1/4 inch for the other two representatives, and it's the same as the Lone Wolf Custom Gear. Now, that's one measurement. Let's talk about actual step width. So with the Tethrd One Stick, it's hard to do this with one hand while you're filming with this flimsy tape measure, but we have right at about 9 inches. For the Beast stick, well, what do you know there? Right at 9 inches. Let me get a better measurement on that tether. Let me see if I can hold it still. So it's actually 8 3/4 inches for the Tethrd One Stick, 9 inches for the Beast stick, a whopping 4 1/2 inches for the Lone Wolf, the original. The Helium, which is the cheapest stick of all of them, has a 10-inch step width. The Lone Wolf Custom Gear, which is a great stick, has a 10 1/4 inch. So the Lone Wolf Custom Gear was number one in the actual length of the step, followed by the Helium, followed by the Beast, followed by the Tethrd. 1/4 inch difference here, 1/2 inch difference there. And then this one here don't really count because it's a single step. The rest of these are double steps. Now, another point that has to be factored in. Let's look at total surface area for your boots. The best that the Lone Wolf Custom Gear can give you is a 1/2 inch. Helium, about 3/8 of an inch. Lone Wolf the Lone Wolf original, 3/8 of an inch. Beast sticks, 3/8 of a stick. Tethrd has a 3 1/2 inch. So the winner there is here. Folks, my point in this is they're all different. They all work. I've used every one of these sticks and there's no problem with any of them. I don't know what a man-sized boot is, but if a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 an inch makes that much of a difference in your world, maybe it has something to do with the user rather than the stick. We're talking a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch difference overall, and there's far more surface area on this Tethrd One Stick than any one of these sticks. I've used them all. I've used this one for about 6 months. I used Beast all last year pretty much. I've used the Helium for multiple years. I never really, I've had these for about a year, but I've only used them out in the woods sporadically. I won't hesitate to hunt with those sticks. In fact, if I had to rank these right now in my preference, what I would take out in the woods, that's going to be the stick that I hunt with. There's no doubt in my mind, this is the stick for multiple reasons I covered in my first video. Number 2 is probably going to be the Lone Wolf Custom Gear Double Step, simply because of how compact it is and how it fits on a pack, and it gives you that profile I was talking about. You can see how much longer these other sticks are. And this is a cut down mini stick. Okay, so all these sticks, no matter how you put them on a pack, hang out considerably. These two pack up nice and tight on a pack, an average size pack. So for me, number 1, number 2, and I'll tell you, I like the Hunting Beast sticks. I love the way these grab onto a tree, and I'm going to order one of their small sets. But really, there's only a 4-inch difference between the 24-inch stick and their 20-inch stick, and it just don't, I don't know. I'll wait and see, and I'll make up my mind when I get them. But my point here is, folks, there is so much envy, bitterness, and just, quite frankly, bullshit out on social media these days, trying to influence people to buy products and stuff. I don't care what anyone buys, but hey, let's be honest, okay? For somebody to get on my video that I put out that probably has never seen a one stick, to say that they don't fit his feet when the other sticks do, and there's a 1/4 inch difference or a 1/2 inch difference at the max. But most sticks, there's a 1/4 inch, if that, or they're the same exact size. Please explain that to me. How these steps give you so much more standoff distance than the Tethrd One Stick. I mean, you can look for yourself, folks, at the profile of these sticks. These have just as much standoff almost as the Beast, the Heliums, and definitely, I mean, the Lone Wolf Custom Gear and the Tethrd are pretty much neck and neck in design, the V shape and everything. So once again, you hunt with what you want with. Hopefully this video will give you an idea of how silly some of the arguments and some of the statements are on the different sticks and the differences and stuff. The truth is, any one of these sticks will work in the right hands. And each of them have pluses and minuses. You have to decide what's valuable for you. In my video, I told you I hunt a lot of brush, and being compact and tight to my pack to where it don't hang up on stuff is important to me. Weight's important to me. You know, that's probably the 2 biggest things, and then how silent they are. But all these sticks I've hunted with, and they all work. So get what you want. You know, the plus side I haven't mentioned on this is the fact that the Heliums, you can get a set of 3 of the Helium, modify them to what you want, and you can get those 3 for cheaper than you can buy 1 stick of any of the other representations. I'm not sure about what Lone Wolves go for anymore, but pretty much you can buy a 3-pack of these that used to be for $99, where 1 stick of these other brands cost well over $100, okay? So if price is your biggest concern, then, you know, there's your choice. And will that work? Absolutely. I have no problems with the Helium. I just don't like the company and some of the practices they do. That's why I ditched them. That, and they are a heavier stick. You know, you get what you pay for. This here, you know, I've seen people comment on the Lone Wolf Custom Gear and kind of put them down and say things about their standoff distance and how they attach to a tree, and that this button and stuff is too high. And I personally think it could have been moved down an inch or so, but I'm telling you, every time I have taken this tree out, and I used it quite a bit to set cameras, because I just take 1 stick and it's easy to throw that on my pack. I can throw it in some of my packs. But I've never once had that stick move after I set it. Not a single time. Same with the One Stick. And I hunted it from mid-October all the way through. I'm still using it now to go out and prep stands. And I have yet to have a kick out in it. Not a single kick out. Helium, I have maybe 1 kick out in 3 or 4 years of using them. These older Lone Wolf, I did have some kickouts in some of their original 3-step sticks. Might have been user error. You know, it didn't happen often, but I did have some kicks. I have not had a single kick out with the B sticks. This stick, and this stick are phenomenal climbing sticks. If you're having problems setting them, getting them to not kick out, I assure you it's something you're doing. It's not the stick's fault. But anyway, the purpose of this video was to kind of expose the lunacy of these people talking about the standoff distance on the Tethrd One Stick. 1/4 inch. That's what they're mouthing about as being such a earth-shaking bad flaw in the One Stick, is it's a 1/4 inch less standoff than most of the other sticks. And they don't even tell you that on the side of the tree or whatever, you get additional boot space that you don't get with these other sticks. I don't understand people and why they post stuff they don't know what they're talking about, but that's the world we live in of social media today. My rant's over. Dave T1963 out.